This settlement occurred after 4 weeks of trial in Westchester County. It was a case involving an infant who had signs of sores on her tongue, was brought by her mother to a local clinic. The infant was less than a year old. The clinic noticed that the mother had some sores in her mouth and did not make the connection that perhaps these were related. Sent the child home. 2 days later, the mother brought the child back. The child had a fever. The clinic still didn't do anything and referred her to Westchester County Medical Center. At Westchester County Medical Center, they looked at the child, and the emergency room doctor thought that this was the result of a burn in the child's mouth because the mother had not properly heated the water bottle, the milk bottle for the child, and had overheated it, and sent them home. 3 days later, they returned to the hospital with a highly elevated temperature, and blood work was done, and it was determined that the child had a herpes infection, herpes simplex infection, that what this was herpes in the mother that had been transmitted to the child. And had this been diagnosed immediately, the first time the mother very diligently brought the child to the clinic, a very simple antiviral medication could have taken care of this. But instead, the child developed very serious brain damage because the herpes virus went into the brain. And the child was very disabled, both physically and mentally. The case took 4 weeks to try because we settled first with the hospital, then with a doctor, then with another doctor who had seen the child in between. And it wasn't until after summations that the clinic finally paid the full amount of their insurance policy, and we settled the case for $10.2 million, which was more than enough to take care of this child, to provide the services that the child needed for the rest of the child's life, and for the family, for what they had to go through to take care of this child.